Hello and welcome, Descendants. My name is Oborrok, and today I'm going to show you how to easily defeat the Hanged Man in the First Descendant. Now, since the First Descendant has been out for over a month now at this point, there are a lot of people that are going to queue up into this fight that are very high level and could potentially carry you through this fight. Now, although they could do this, it is still important to understand the mechanic of what happens in this fight. And the way that was best explained is actually in a YouTube comment that somebody left, thank you very much, in a video that I posted a couple weeks ago when I fought the Hanged Man for the first time. And it reads, there is a box/ball, also what I referred to as a cube, this is in the middle. You have to grab every 2 minutes, so you have to watch the timer. Where he goes into his immune phase, shoot his mouth. There is something there to destroy, and you can destroy it 2 times. Each time you destroy it, the red liquid in the tubes lowers. This is at the base of the boss, by where the ball/box, or also cube, is located. The ball/box is taken and returned during this phase, and in 2 minutes, it starts again. Now, the Hanged Man is very weak to toxin, so if you throw on a toxic enhancement, that should work out pretty well for you, but you want to make sure that you are getting the highest possible DPS as well. And of course, so your mods may look a little bit different. You may have some of these mods that I'm showing, you may not have them. They may be a higher level than mine. Whatever the situation is, you're going to want to go for things like rifling reinforcement if you have it, target detection. You can go for expand weapon charge. You can go for fire rate up, action and reaction, again, if you have it, and recycling genius. All of these things are going to get your damage up, which is going to be the most important because you want to do the most amount of damage that you possibly can as fast as you can so that you don't have to keep repeating the cycle every single 2 minutes. You just want to get through this fight. And if you have the most damage and you have a team that is already taking the cube and taking care of all that kind of stuff, you should be able to get through this very, very fast without any worries. Now, when it comes to mods for your Descendants, again, some of these may look a little bit different, but this is currently what I'm running for Ajax. And yes, my Ajax is only a level 26 right now, but we're still going to be able to get this done. I am running Stim Accelerant, increased defense. I have time distribution, the mid-air maneuvering as my replacement for my natural grappling hook, and then we have increased shield, increased HP, and electric antibody since he does do heavy electric damage. So again, the big thing with this boss is his mechanic. Basically, when somebody takes the cube, he's going to go into his frenzied or his immune state. He's going to have the thing pop out of his mouth. The other members on your team are going to have to focus on that if you're the one running, or vice versa, whoever's doing that. You have to deplete that twice. The liquid in the containers is going to drop, and basically eventually he will come out of that phase. Then you can just keep DPSing him. But if you just do it fast enough and you have a coordinated enough team, you may not even have to think about that. So we're just going to jump in and we're going to see how this goes. But I will say one of his massive abilities is spawning a ton of heat-seeking orbs, and they will damage you a lot. So be on the lookout for those. All right, here we are. I'm just going to focus on DPSing and giving a shield to my team. And here we go. And he's just going to get absolutely melted. Absolutely freaking melted. So there we go. Got a stagger point, and he's done. That was 15 seconds. So yeah. At this point, like I was saying, you probably won't even have to worry about his mechanic because the people that you're running with, or at least the people that you're being matched up with, are just going to do an absurd amount of damage before he's even able to do that, or nobody's even going to think about taking the cube. So there you go. But let's run that back. All right, here we go, back at it. Just going to go straight DPS, not touching the cube, not touching anything. 3, 2, 1... let's go. All right, so I'm going to try to work on his weak points, like his little shoulders. He's got some canisters and whatnot. He's got like little back plates. We're going to try to work on all of those little areas. And we got a stagger point, which is nice. There we go. We almost got that one broken right there. There it is. Taken care of. And shield is broken. Very nice. There's the orbs right there. Like I said, they are heat seeking, so gonna want to stay away from those because they do hurt a lot, even with electric resistance. Now he does go immune, so now we need a runner. We do have the runner right there. When somebody is running, basically there are going to be a crazy amount of lightning strikes that come down, so they have to dodge all of that. Now basically, if we don't do this fast enough, he will essentially wipe the entire team. So right there in his mouth is the little canister that we have to break. He does wiggle around a ton, so we have to try and damage it. Open up his mouth. There it is. Just try to DPS it as fast as we can. We almost got a break. There we go. We got a break. Now he's out of his immune state, so we're just going to damage as much as we can, as fast as we can. And here we go. Watching out for the orbs as well, because they do hurt a lot. And we almost got him. There he is. Just like that. So the runs are definitely going to vary from team to team, but that is basically the difference of a quite literal carry and then actually doing the entire fight and having to have someone grab the cube and then go through the entire motions of this fight. And now with the Hangman defeated, you are ready to move on to hard mode bosses in the First Descendant. If you found this video informative, or if it helped you in any way and you liked it, drop a like on it. I would massively appreciate it, as it does help out a lot. And if you've been enjoying the First Descendant and want to use a creator code but don't already have one, I would massively appreciate it if you use my creator code. There will be a link to that in the description down below, and I massively appreciate your time, so thank you so very much for watching. Head back to Albion Descendants, and I'll catch you in our first hard mode boss fight guide.